What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. So, this guy's a colossal idiot. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want me to see me look at even more stupid people in the future, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Till next time. Sorry, couldn't resist. Now on to the real stupid.
Morning. Rather. I'm also calling the Anderson City Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you is your tag.
You have no... Can you call Mike Burns?
How's a random Hollywood music composer supposed to help you with a traffic stop?
Mike Burns, city police officer?
Yes, sir.
He will explain to you everything.
He'll explain everything?
I'm exercising my right to travel without a driver's license, constitutional right that you swore to protect.
I understand that completely, sir. Do you have your license with you?
I guess you didn't hear what I just said.
No, he heard you. He just, like the rest of us, didn't really give a shit.
Yes, sir.
Exercising my right to travel without a driver's license.
Legally, sir.
No, legally, sir.
Let me explain.
No state law can supersede federal law, sir. You swore not to uphold federal law. You're a law enforcement officer. You're not supposed to violate my rights. I'm exercising my right. Supreme Court said that I cannot be penalized, sanctioned, or arrested for exercising my constitutional right.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
You swore an oath. Call Mike Burns, call a supervisor. I need a supervisor here now because
Yes,
obviously you don't know what I'm talking about.
Buddy, you're a sovereign citizen. Nobody knows what you're talking about. Least of all you.
Call Mike.
Explain for just a moment.
Call Mike Burns and ask him to come here, and he'll explain everything. I'm not here. I have no ill will, no ill intent. I'm just exercising my rights. I'm a private citizen who knows my rights, and I don't want to have to take you and your department to federal court and sue you for everything you own because you choose to violate my rights.
We do not care.
The Supreme Court already ruled on this. You cannot violate my right. I'm exercising it, especially since I'm exercising it.
And I absolutely support your right to...
Then why are you stopping me? Because of the tag? The tag means this is a private automobile, not a motor vehicle, and it means that I'm exercising my right to travel without a driver's license, mandatory insurance, and vehicle registration,
Yes, sir.
which is Supreme Court decision.
Well, at least he's kind enough to confess to committing 4 misdemeanor offenses. And of course, as we all know, the Supreme Court has never ruled in favor of this stupid argument.
May I speak?
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Queen.
You know you don't have to shine that light here, because if you shine my light at the camera, that's against against the Bain law.
The Bain Act is a California civil code. You're in South Carolina.
This guy is f***ing stupid!
It is not.
It's my First Amendment right to video record you during your course of your duties.
You're absolutely willing to record. That is your right to record.
Then why are we here?
Just to suffer? Every night? I watch you idiots make the same arguments that never work? Oh, I'm sorry, where were we?
But let me explain, okay? On a Cyclone roadway, you're operating a motor vehicle on a state
I'm
road.
not operating a motor vehicle, sir. A motor vehicle is used for commercial purposes, and I am operating under commercial capacity.
Yes, sir.
I am traveling in my personal automobile.
May I finish? You're going to continue to interrupt.
You're telling me something that's not lawful.
The problem with you is you're completely delusional.
I'm telling you federal law, and you're violating it. Your state,
giving you a lawful order
your state law.
with your ID due to a traffic violation, okay?
What traffic violation is that?
You have no correct tag.
There's no crime there, sir. There's no crime.
So legally,
Legally, I am legal. Legally, I'm exercising my right to travel without a driver's license. I don't have to ID myself because I have not committed a crime, sir.
absolutely.
I have not committed a crime, sir.
Negative.
United States Penal Code 148.G says that the only time I'm supposed to ID myself is if I've been lawfully arrested for a crime, and a traffic infraction is not a crime, sir.
Penal Code 148G has nothing to do with whether or not a traffic violation is a crime. It just covers your right to film police officers in a reasonable manner. And, again, it's a California penal code. I mean, for God's sakes, look. California, South Carolina. California, South Carolina. You're not in California. You're in South Carolina.
I'm sorry to tell you, you're making a big mistake right now. I don't know how long you've been on the force and how much law do you know.
Sergeant Jones with the City Police Department. What's your name, sweetie?
I don't have to give that either.
Okay, so in our state, when you're operating...
In your state?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that your state is exempt to the Constitution?
No, but we can confirm you didn't read it long enough to get to this part.
So in our state...
Did you
when
swear an
you're
oath?
traveling or operating...
No, ma'am.
A motor vehicle...
Do you want me to pull it up for you?
No,
The special
sir.
police officer bulletin that I sent to Chief Stewart?
So listen to me.
Do you want me to send it to you?
Listen to me. You have to have a driver's license in our state, okay?
I'm not operating under commercial capacity, ma'am. I'm sorry to tell you. A driver, by definition, is someone who is getting
It's a
paid
motor
to
vehicle.
operate them. This is not a motor vehicle, ma'am.
Sir, I'm just calmly
I don't use-
Sir, I'm just calmly talking to you.
And
okay?
I'm fine.
I know, but you keep interrupting me, and that's not.
But I'm trying to tell you, I don't want you to dig yourself in a hole.
Pretty sure you're miles ahead of everybody on that one.
That's not how conversations go. Conversations go when we respect each other. I talk and then you talk.
Have I been
okay?
disrespectful to you, sir?
I mean,
didn't really
I'm
interrupt
just.
me, but we're trying
I'm
to have
just
a
trying to have a
conversation.
conversation with you, okay?
Okay, then I need somebody here who knows the law. Can
that
you
what
please?
you mean?
No, ma'am, you don't
I'm
know
the
the law
supervisor
because
of
you're
the-
asking me for something that I'm not required to provide for you.
Do you want me to show you the law for the state of South Carolina, sir?
Okay, state law does not supersede federal law.
You are made of stupid.
Again, the states can write their own laws. The Constitution gives them that right, and they have been using that right for almost 250 years. You think after all that time they're just going to decide they can't because you say so?
Okay, sir, you're driving in our state.
I'm not driving, ma'am. I'm traveling.
You have.
Do you want me to show you the bulletin?
No.
Do you want me to show you the law,
No,
the
sir.
bulletin, case law that went to the Supreme Court that says I have the right to travel without a driver's license, mandatory insurance, and vehicle registration? Do you want to see the case law?
To have
No, ma'am, I
driver's
don't.
license, a registration.
No, I don't.
And insurance.
Is
You
Mike
do.
is Mike Burns working tonight?
No, sir.
Well, can you get a hold of him?
No, sir.
Because he will explain everything to you. He already spoke to the other officers and told them to leave me alone unless I'm committing a crime or endangering somebody on the road. That is the only time you guys are required to pull me over.
Welcome to the room of infinite bullshit.
Listen, in the state of South Carolina, okay, if you are committing a traffic offense, that is an arrestable offense.
No, it's not, ma'am.
It is.
It's not a crime, ma'am. In 2015,
I'm
they
not
already
asking-
passed the law. Do you remember Justin Henderson? He was a traffic cop here in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that he quit his job because I threatened to take him to federal court and sue him for his job? And he quit his job and went to work for the Highway Patrol?
What? It was inevitable I was going to use that gag someday.
Because he knew I was coming for his job and I was going to sue him?
Still sue him at the Highway Patrol if that's actually what you want to do. He doesn't have to work here for you to sue him.
Exactly. I doubt that you had any impact whatsoever in an officer's decision to transfer to a different department. And even if you did, you can still sue him, but clearly you haven't, which means your lawsuit was bogus.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
You need to get somebody here who knows the law.
I'll call the lieutenant if that's what you want me to do. But
Lieutenant
here's the
who?
thing. Lieutenant Kelly.
As long as he knows what federal law is all about,
Listen to
believe me.
I understand.
I'm
that. I understand
fine with
what
it.
you're saying. But can you let me complete?
Can I educate you guys?
As long as you'll let me educate.
I want you to educate you. I already know your laws. Your laws don't apply to me.
Oh, there's an informed opinion.
Your laws apply, your state law applies to commercial operators.
You're not allowed to leave. Okay, you have to stay right here.
So I'm being detained.
Yes.
absolutely
For what crime?
For right
That's
now,
it's not a
no
crime.
tag.
No, don't say it.
Dare.
It's a traffic
No,
infraction.
infraction. It's not a crime.
Okay, but it's still a detention. It's still.
So you're going to violate U.S. Penal Code 148.G? 148.G. You're going to violate it. I mean, you guys are seriously going to be in big trouble. I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
You guys must not be on the force that long. You guys are pretty new, I could tell. I've been living in Anderson since 1998, and I've never been bothered by police officers since I've been exercising my rights. I went to court for this and everything, and I won my case, and they dropped all my fines, and they told me that I was free to travel. You guys are in some serious trouble if you guys don't let me go and let me go about my way and exercise my rights.
Well,
You guys swore an oath to protect my rights.
Absolutely, and I do every day.
The military soldiers, they go out and fight for our rights, and you guys are here violating our rights.
Really? You're gonna go there? Do you think those people appreciate you using their sacrifice to justify your sense of entitlement?
It's not good. It's not good at all. I have to go pick up my wife. She has no right to get picked up from work.
Well, at this time, like I said, you're not free to go. But
I need a supervisor here who knows his laws. I need a supervisor here because you guys are going to be in serious, serious trouble.
It's false.
We're talking about you know what the Supreme Court said? The Supreme Court said that any police officer or judge that violates our constitutional rights are committing a felony and a federal crime.
Well, if I ever actually see one doing that, I'll be sure to let them know.
Okay, you guys...
What right have I violated on you, sir?
My right to travel? You're impeding my travel. My freedom of movement, which is in the Constitution.
Which amendment?
For no crime. This is not a crime, dude.
Which amendment?
What do you mean, which amendment? My right to travel.
Which one is that one?
The freedom of movement.
Which one? Which number is
it's under freedom of movement.
The Fourth Amendment is what it is.
No, that's to be safe.
Seizure of a
that's illegal.
Let me finish, okay?
I don't consent to any illegal search and seizures of my personal property.
May I finish? We're trying to have a conversation, right?
I'm trying to educate you.
And I understand that.
Is that your lieutenant?
Yes, that is.
Is that Lieutenant? Do you mind if I step out and we can speak?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna turn this off.
Well, what do you know? You got the supervisor's supervisor. So, you think he's going to say something different this time and you're going to be completely proven right? Come on, you guys have watched enough of these videos. You know what's going to happen.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had my gun here on the middle console and I threw it on the floor so that way you guys don't get scared, and I'm just letting you know it's on the floor under my feet.
Okay. Do you have your concealed weapons permit?
No, ma'am. I'm exercising my Second Amendment right. Oh, hold on. I'll get out.
Hop out.
Why are you guys?
You're good, man.
Okay. You gonna grab it?
No, I'm gonna have you move back here.
Well, I don't consent to.
No, I'm gonna have you.
You mind if I record?
Yeah, I'm recording too, man.
All right. Here, let me show you. For non-commercial use only. This is what I got pulled over for. Non-commercial use only.
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
This is my constitutional right to travel without a driver's license, mandatory insurance, and vehicle registration. Okay? This is federal law. The Constitution, freedom of movement, says and also states that any officer or judge that violates my rights is committing a felony and a federal crime. I don't want to have to take anybody to federal court and sue them.
Oh, yeah, you could tell they're really scared.
Every case that went to federal court for this has won their case, and the Supreme Court has ruled in favor of it. Okay, I have no doubt. This is why I'm trying to educate you guys. I don't know if you know this, but we as private citizens have a right to travel without a driver's license. I've had a driver's license in the past. And guess what happened? The state decided they wanted to take it away from me because I didn't pay a ticket on time. A seatbelt ticket.
What's your name?
If I have not committed a crime, sir, I'm not required to provide that.
Okay. All right. Listen, I'm not going to argue with you, okay? Here's the deal. In the state of South Carolina, you have to have a license to operate on the roadway. You have to have insurance, and your vehicle has to be registered.
I asked you to get me somebody who knew the law.
Listen to him.
I'm explaining.
I've already heard this before, sir.
You think the reason for that is because perhaps you're wrong?
Well, listen.
Do you know Mike Burns?
I listen to you.
Do you know Officer Mike Burns?
I listen to you. Can you listen to me?
Do you know Officer Mike Burns?
I do know Officer Mike Burns.
Well, maybe you want to get him here because guess what? He already knows about this and he informed his officers already. I don't know why you guys haven't heard unless you work night shift.
Okay.
So
listen. Here's the thing. License, registration, and insurance. You had a lawful reason to stop you. You're operating a vehicle on the roadway. All right? Now, here's the thing. This can go one or two different ways.
It can't go anyway, sir. You have to let me go. This is my constitutional right that you swore an oath to protect. What part of that don't you understand, sir?
Listen.
You swore an oath. Why would you go against your oath?
I did swear an oath. You're absolutely right.
Then why are you violating it right
I
now?
know what my law is. Okay?
What is your law?
I've
Okay,
been-
explain
I've
to me.
been
Be specific. What's your law?
In the state of South Carolina, you have to have a license, registered vehicle, and insurance.
Now, do you want me to show you where it says only if you're operating commercially?
I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before?
Driver's license. This is not a motor vehicle, sir. By definition, a motor vehicle is any car or truck that is used only for commercial purposes.
A motor vehicle, the definition of motor vehicle in the state of South Carolina is anything that is self-propelled that is not operated on trolley wires.
Okay, do you want me to, can I look it up for you and show you real quick?
If I can look it up and
Motor vehicle, motor vehicle.
I
looked
in
at-
our state though.
No, in
our state law.
the book at the Department of Motor Vehicles,
No.
that's what it states.
For our state of South Carolina.
Right. The Motor Vehicle Department says it in their books.
All right, so here, I'm going to ask this one more time, okay? Either A, you give me the information, or you're going to go to jail.
Anyone care to place a bet on which one he's going to pick?
That is
For no crime? You're going to arrest me for no crime.
I asked once.
July in 2015.
Go ahead and turn around.
Hold on.
No, go ahead and turn around. We're not playing this game.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Well, there it is.
So once again, we have yet another sovereign citizen failing yet again on the right to travel argument. Given the sheer number of videos on YouTube showing this exact same situation playing out the exact same way, you'd think they'd catch on and realize that it's not actually true. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want me to see me look at even more stupid people in the future, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Till next time.